Well, I thought I'd do a video talking about my favorite animated films. So I've got quite a few to talk about. You know, I've got the shelf here right beside me. So I'll just take DVDs off as I go. In terms of, maybe I'll start with the cartoons for adults. We have, I don't know if you can see it, Family Guy, something Dark Side. Oh, I'll pronounce that again. Family something Dark Side. Maybe that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, I don't know. But this was the weird thing about this. The thing I don't like about this is actually the runtime. It's not a short film, but it's not a feature film either. I mean, now a short film is only 20 minutes or less. And, you know, a feature film is, I think, 90 minutes or more. And this is 52 minutes. Oh, sorry about that. But yes, this was a good one. This was entertaining. I'm sure some people didn't like this and maybe preferred Blue Harvest. But I've never seen the other Family Guy Star Wars parodies. But I like that one. And this one I watched for the first time last year. And you may be thinking, oh, you might be too young for that. I don't know. It's South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. In fact, wait there, I'll get a lamp. Talk amongst yourselves. Sorry. And here we go. Oh, this looks so bad. Well, if I get an electric shock, at least we'll have footage of what happened. Wait a minute. Oh, this will have to do. Anyway, South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. Yes, the weird thing about this DVD is it's one of the oldest DVDs in my collection. First of all, it came out in 2000. You know, back when this movie was new. And it's the only DVD which has this recycle sign. And also this double-sided disc. Yeah, the thing is, it's the only DVD in my collection that's double-sided. One side's full screen, the other side's widescreen, as a lot of DVDs are. And also, the thing that's so dirty about this movie is there's almost 400 swear words in it. Free. The thing is, they couldn't have any more than 400 swear words, otherwise it would be rated 18. But, so they had to have, so they put in 399. Thought you might want to know that. The thing is, I've only watched this once, and I might watch it again, because it was really I love the songs. And one film that I don't have that I might get for Christmas is that I've watched a bit on YouTube is Beavis and Butthead. They do Beavis and Butthead Do America. And the next one, this is one of, I'm going to show a couple of anime films, which is the Japanese animation. I have The Cat Returns. Yes, this was another one I watched for the first time last year. And, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it. It was, oh, hang on. There's always someone. Sorry about that. There's always people opening the door. Anyway, this one, which if you're wondering where I got these from, this one I got really cheap for, in the Pine store for just $1.49, I think it was. And this was bought online as a summer present. And this was bought in the video store, but it was at the back though. It's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And a lot of people didn't like this film or movie, considered it a piece of crap. And you know what, I haven't read, maybe it's just because never mind. I haven't read the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs books. There actually is a third book about aliens, and that was never made into a movie. So I don't know if they're gonna make the third Cloudy book into a film, but we'll see. And this one, I love the second one too. I remember seeing this in theaters back in 2013. And 2013 was one of the best years of my life. Yes, possibly. Well, so far. And I was just so confident in those days. Sounds like a rally car. So I remember getting this in Tesco's months later. In fact, this and also Despicable Me 2 I bought on the same day. Yes, I remember seeing this in theaters and I didn't like it as much as Despicable Me 2. Well, at the time I did, because Despicable Me 2, I found this film really sad when I saw it in cinemas. With the ending where they're getting married. I'm not going to spoil it if you somehow haven't seen this. But, I do have Minions right there. And I didn't like Minions as much. I did see it in cinemas as well. And this one, I bought just months before Despicable Me 2. No, maybe while Despicable Me 2 was out. Despicable Me. I remember watching this for the first time at my cousin's house. And I find the animation or something a wee bit ugly in that first film. But, it was a sort of nice thing to watch during the afternoon. And this one, another one I watched for the first time last year, The Nightmare Before Christmas, which of course is a Tim Burton film. And this one doesn't have all the features on it, by the way. This is a special edition from 2002, which is just the deleted scenes, the behind the scenes of the studio, the storyboards, the image gallery, the audio commentary, and the original trailers. There's no Jack's Haunted Holiday Tour that one of the Blu-rays of this had. But you know, these are good special features. And you know, at the time I watched this, you know, the picture quality on this, you know, from the way I was watching it, it didn't look that good. Yes, I'm sure it looks a lot better in HD. It's not the way it was animated, I don't think, but it's just the way it was transferred. But this old DVD, I got it for very cheap, and you know, it's nice to have an old thing like that. Minions, which I mentioned, and this one I watched a lot when I was younger. You know, I watched it so much that the DVD it was on, you know, wore out, so I had to re-buy it last year, and that's Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. And I remember, the problem is though, I've actually, as you can see, I got it cheap, unfortunately. But this was my granddad's favourite. He loved Wallace and Gromit. And you know, I have the bonus disc still, which is good, but I don't have the movie. So I need to buy this for a third time. But this one, I remember watching it a bit on CBBC and stuff. And you know, who can't like Wallace and Gromit? It's so innocent, so fun. In fact, one of the last, I won't go into too much detail, but one of the last things that I did with my granddad was just sit in front of the couch and watch Wallace and Gromit. That was just months before he died, unfortunately. Next one I watched the original a lot more when I was very young, but it's Cars 2, which, you know, this DVD has one of those Disney Fast Play things, and Disney Fast Play, and for those who don't know and for a while I didn't know how Fast Play worked, but it turns out, you know, as some of you may have seen, there's a menu at the beginning of this DVD, just after a logo or two, when you can either go to the menu, go straight to the menu, skip the ads, or you can just, and trailers, or you can just play the trailers and skip the menu. It's, I wish more DVDs had things like that. But Cars 2, again, a lot of people didn't like it, but I did. I remember when that was advertised a lot back in 2011. Same with Johnny English Reborn. And, you know, everyone in my class was going to see it, but I didn't see it in cinemas. And this is another family favourite, Ratatouille. My mum likes this as well. Another one I had to re-buy, I think, in 2016, I think it was. It might have been 2017. But I wish I had the bonus disc. But I can watch this movie several times and not get sick of it. It's as somebody said, I like the purple box, by the way, of this DVD. And, you know, what's a weird fact about this movie that not everybody knows is that it was directed by Brad Bird, who directed not only that and The Incredibles, but also Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. And another one I saw in cinemas, Postman Pat, the movie. I didn't watch too much of the show when I was younger, but I remember going to see the film in theaters and thinking,